I just heard something about an ultimatum is being made, a decision after someone going back and forth. There was some confusion here, but I feel like it was due to fear. One of you feared the connection, the other person saw it as maybe this isn't going to work, maybe this is another replication of what I've experienced before. Both of you were kind of feeling the exact same energy, but in different ways. But now there's an ultimatum. Okay. So, okay, let's get into this. I want to see what this is about. Because I keep seeing the Two of Pentacles in my mind's eye, like someone going back and forth, trying to thinking like, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? I feel like both of you were in that energy. Okay, let's see. Tell me what's going on with this. What is this ultimatum? We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands represents conflict, competition. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now, let's go ahead. Let's see. Tell me more about this. We have the High Priestess. Okay, so someone could know that there's competition for you or both of you. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to compete or they have to compete, but there is competition. Tell me about the Five of Wands and the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, that's that competition to be with you, you to be with them. Okay, let's see. The Eight of Wands is here. Okay, so there's going to be a conversation about this Ace of Pentacles. Someone wants to make sure that if they invest in you, that you're not investing in a million other people or vice versa. Someone wants to make sure that they're not wasting their time, that when things get challenging, you won't ghost them or leave them. There's something about this person needing to understand you. We got the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like an ultimatum, but not an ultimatum in a way that, ultimatums mean, right? It's like do this or not. It's more of someone needing clarity, someone needing to understand what you want. Like, what's the end game for you? What is this? Just a fling? Are you just playing with me? It feels like that. Tell me more with this Ace of Wands. So the ultimatum is kind of like, okay, if you're looking for a fling, then I'm done. That's not what I want. That's what this feels like. Okay, tell me about the Eight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the energy of inconsistency or somebody running. So this person wants to know, perhaps, why did you run from them when they initially approached you? Some of you could have ran from this person. I feel like if you ran from them, you were nervous. It took you by surprise. Maybe you didn't believe what this person was telling you. Yeah, you could have ran from this person. And they want to know. Some of you explained to them. We have the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Seven of Pentacles. It feels like this person's like, okay, you did it once. How do I not know you're going to do it again? So there could be, like I said, there's going to be a conversation that is going to feel like an ultimatum, but it's an ultimatum for both of you to see if you can get back on the same page. We have the Fool. The Fool is representing somebody taking some sort of leap of faith, because I feel like the situation for both of you is going to require trust, and it's going to require both of you taking a leap here with the Fool. The Fool also represents hitting the reset button. Maybe that's what you want. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, that's offering the Ace of Pentacles could also be this King of Pentacles. This person's like, all right, I'm going to take a leap of faith here, even though I'm weary. Nine of Wands, even though I'm kind of irritated, but I'm weary and I'm tired. I'm going to take a leap of faith and start over with you, Ace of Cups, and believe you. Now, the Ace of Cups is about renewed love. It's passion. Not passion by way of Ace of Wands, but love here. Also forgiveness, because that's what love is. Love is about being patient and kind and forgiving. So it feels like this person is going to take that leap of faith where they're going to forgive whatever the conflict was, the disagreement, the running away. Maybe this person didn't like that you ran away, or they ran away from you. You maybe you even disappeared and that made them weary. We have the Emperor. Once this person discloses their feelings for you, the Ace of Cups with the Lovers, this person is going to get real serious. They're very serious about their heart. We have the Emperor and the King of Swords. This person just doesn't say these things to anybody. So just know, once they disclose their emotions, they're dead serious about you. Tell me about the Emperor. We have the World. Okay. So the World represents distance, cycles ending and new cycles beginning. You would be beginning a new cycle with this person. Tell me about the World. For some of you, you might have to travel. The World and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups represents emotional distance, but this could also be physical distance. Okay, so this person realizes, the Hangman, that there will be a lot of detachment here, especially if you are at a distance from this person. Tell me the Moon, the Star. So I'm also getting Justice and the Star. Let's see, the Hangman. There's something this person's realizing. They're realizing something about you. You're very understanding with Justice. You're very understanding, very wise with the Star. Because I feel like this is somebody that needs to be with someone that they can trust, and vice versa. Both of you are going to have a high level of trust with one another. Tell me about Justice and the Star. I'm also realizing, or not realizing, I'm also picking up that they're gonna realize, okay, so let's go back. Remember I said there's some sort of ultimatum going on, some sort of like inconsistency and back and forth, and this person feeling a type of way. Once they get past that and they really see you and they see who you are, they see how amazing you are, how trustworthy you are, you're operating in Justice and the Star, they're going to feel bad for even doubting you, or even doubting the connection, or even going back and forth. Because I feel like this person is going to go back and forth in the beginning. They're going to not, and I think it's because, maybe you thought it was moving too fast, or something was moving too quickly. And so you could have pulled back, and that's what caused them to pull back, or vice versa. Three of Swords, yeah. They're going to also feel like they could have gambled. That they would have gambled you away if they kept being inconsistent. And this is something that's going to kind of bother them. I don't know why. Or they're going to ask for forgiveness. Could even be forgiveness to God. Maybe like spiritually they're going to be asking for forgiveness, because they're going to feel a type of way. The fact that they were so back and forth with you, or not really maybe even thinking about not talking to you anymore. For some of them were thinking to like not ever talk to you again, and not even really give you a chance. But the fact that they give you a chance, and then once they give you that chance, or vice versa, you both are giving each other a shot. Okay, it's not just one person, it takes two. But it's just something, I have to say it that way because this is pertaining to them. Uh, once they give you that chance, right, you give them a chance, and they realize to themselves, oh my God, I was juggling this situation. I could have lost them if I continued to act this stubborn. Because someone could be stubborn, someone could be kind of set in their ways, and it's hard for them to change their mind once their mind has been set. And so But for some reason, I'm getting that this person is going to feel bad about that. I don't know if they're going to disclose that to you, but spiritually they will. They could even pray to God about it, ask God for forgiveness, because they feel like you were sent to them. Okay. It feels like you were sent to them. They feel like the connection is spiritual and that you were sent to them. And they're going to basically ask for forgiveness for hurting you, or not hurting you, but like maybe you don't even know that they're doing this. Maybe they, like I said, they contemplated not talking to you again, blocking you, all these things, ignoring you. They're gonna have some sort of epiphany. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else coming out about this? Like I said, they may or may not tell you. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. They may or may not tell you that that's happening. The Four of Swords. And this person's going to think to themselves, oh my God, I should have been loving this person a long time ago. We have Judgment in the Empress. They're also going to realize that you're someone of quality and high standards. And perhaps the reason why you pull back is because you're someone that has high standards. And, you know, when they think about it, they're like, okay, this is why this woman is so different, or this man is so different because of how they handled me. That's what I'm picking up. All of this is going to come to their mind. They're going to realize that they were dealing with someone that's value, right? That's valuable, and someone that values their time, their energy. Is not going to be someone that wastes any time, effort, and energy, or someone that just, you know, be out there in the streets. And I feel like this person's going to come to some sort of realization, or the more they get to know you, the more they realize that you're a woman of substance, a man of integrity, a man of substance, a woman of integrity. And it's going to make sense to them why you maybe put up guardrails in the beginning, or perhaps why you had a wall up, or maybe why you blocked them, or maybe why, you know what I mean? It's going to make sense. All right. I'm going to leave it here. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.